Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, as you can see by the title of the video, this is going to be about the Halloween tanks and the Halloween game mode coming up later on this month. Now, they haven't given me a date because, well, I don't know. If they have, I haven't seen it, but yeah, so we don't know when it's going to come out, any of that kind of stuff. But I'm going to show you guys the tanks that are in the Halloween event. Either you can play them or you can win them. For the past couple of years since they've been doing the Halloween event, you've always had a chance to win one of the Halloween tanks, premium tanks. So I'm gonna show you guys what the Halloween tanks are. So the ones that I have right now, I have them all except for one. I am missing one tank, so I can't show you the one obviously I don't have because I don't have it. But I have all the others, so I'm going to show you what they are. Each of these Halloween tanks, during the game mode of the Halloween event, even though it says here the Lycan, as I call it, the cockroach, even though this is a tier 7, when the game mode comes out, this will be a tier 9. Every single tank that I'm going to show you are all going to be tier 9 tanks when the game mode comes out. I'll explain more about the game mode later, but I mean, I'm pretty sure most of you are going to know by now anyway. So, every single time you have a chance to earn one tank for free, just by completing a load of ops. This is how it has been for the past couple of years. Whether they're going to do it again this year or what, I don't know. I don't see why they won't, because it's an event, so I don't see why they won't. But the first one I'm going to show you is the one on the screen now. This is the Lycan, or as I call it, the cockroach. Why do I call it the cockroach? Because these things, no matter how much you shoot them, they always survive. They're like cockroaches. You know, they never die. You can nuke them and they won't die. These are the same things. They just don't die. That's why I call this thing the cockroach. I don't play it much. I'm not a big fan of it, so I don't really play it that much. As you can see, the last time I played this tank was 4 years ago. So there you go. This tank in the Halloween event, in the actual game mode, every single tank has a special ability. Whether it's respawning, speed, special ammo, or whatever. They all have different abilities. The Lycan here is an auto-loader. As you can see. 6-shot auto-loader, blah, 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 blah. So, this thing, its special ability is, while it's reloading, is it like 30 seconds or something stupid like that, is it? Okay, 20 seconds, there you go. For those 20 seconds, while the tank is reloading, you have a 20% increase of speed. I think it's 20%. So the tank is a lot quicker, basically, when it's while it's reloading. So like you can go in, shoot all your 6 shells off, and then run away. You know, knowing you'll be quicker, so you can run away. It's an okay tank, you know. Like it doesn't suit my playstyle that much, so I don't play it. But I mean, it looks nice. It's okay. You know, it's okay. It's not that slow either. Let's have a look. Yeah, 64 kilometers an hour forward, 23 backwards. So it's not even that slow. It fires APCR at stand and it fires heat. What not to like? So that is the Lycan, or as I call it, the cockroach. The next one is this one, the bog horror. I mean, this thing just looks like it's from Halloween, doesn't it? I mean, look at it. Yeah. It looks really, really horrible. Now, this one special ability, I cannot remember what the special abilities of this tank. I should have done my research first, but you know, I think it gets health back when it shoots, or is that the Gornick? Oh, do you know what? I don't know now. I'm pretty sure someone in the comments can tell me anyway, but yeah, it's a really nice tank. This is. It really is a really good tank to play. It's got preferential matchmaking. So you're never going to see tier 10s, always going to see tier 9s. I'm sure you all know what the M6A2 E1 is actually like to play in the game. You know, good frontal armor. Even the bottom plate is not really a weak spot. Yeah, it's a good all round tank. You know, I do like playing this in the random queue. It's fun. It's fun. It's definitely worth picking up if you want to choose this one for your freebie. It's worth picking up. It is a fun tank to play. Next on the list, we got to the British now, and this is the Inferno. Again, A lot of people have asked me, oh, do I own the Chimera? Do I own the Chimera? I've already done a video on this tank. As you know, if you look down, if you look at the rest of my videos, I've already done a video on the Chimera / the Inferno. And I've always said to people, don't buy the Chimera, buy the Inferno. It has more armor, it has more hit points, it just looks a lot nicer as well. And you get to use the Inferno in the Halloween event that is coming up. Now, this tank has a very special ability, and this one, it respawns. Yeah, that's right. This thing respawns in the middle of battle. I think you can respawn twice. Don't hold me to it, but I think you can respawn twice. So you can use this thing, you can rush forward like a headless chicken, rush forward, go and get as many shells as you can, do as much damage as you can, and then when you get destroyed, you wait 10 seconds, 15 seconds, or whatever it is, and then you respawn and you can go again. So it's a really good tank to have some fun with. Do you know what I mean? You can have some real fun with this thing. And it's a really nice tank to play. It's got high alpha damage, even though it's a medium tank. Let's have a look. There you go, 550 alpha, which I've done a lot more than 550 alpha, let me tell you. The turret armor on this, well, the turret is unbelievably strong. Because look, all this, the dragon's head, the horns, if you want to call them horns, the ears, they're weird, I know, but the eerie things, all that is classed as spaced armor. It's all classed as spaced armor. So you can imagine what this thing's like to fight. It's just, it's brilliant. It is really, really good. So that's the Inferno. Next one is, now, I am not going to get this right. I cannot say this name of this tank to save my life. The Panther. Yeah, there's loads of these names that I'm going to get wrong, so I might as well carry on anyway. The Centurion Mark 5.1. So yeah, it's a Panther, whatever the flip it's called. This thing is a really, really good medium tank to play. It really is a fun tank to play. I mean, none of the helmet, you want to call it, the Roman helmet kind of thing above the turret, none of that is classed as a hitbox. So people shoot that when you crest the ridge line using your 10 degrees of gun depression, you know. You can crest the ridge line, show that, and people shoot it thinking, yes, yeah, easy pennable, I'm going to take this guy's hit points away. Wrong. That isn't the case. It's not the case. Now, can you see on the side of the tank, if I get my mouse cursor, can you see this spear on the side of the tank here? During the Halloween event, that spear, them spears become your ammo. Okay? The Panther, the Centurion, there you go, I'm going to call it Centurion. The Centurion special ammo does this. The AP shells, which are these ones here, AP shells, the normal spears, they do damage. Nothing new there. They do damage. The premium rounds, or should I say the premium spears, if they hit a target, after you've shot the target, it will then drag the target to you. It'll grab them and pull them to you. Who does not want that? Who doesn't want to be able to drag a target to them? You put a spear in their target and then drag them to you. It's funny as anything. And the HE rounds, I think the HE rounds, either they push them away, or they just do normal splash damage to the target, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that one either. Like I said, I probably should have looked this up, but, you know, jump in the deep end, you know. So it's a cool tank to play. It really is a cool tank to play. Now, the Hull and Hound, because now we've got the German light tank, just, you know, why not? The Hull and Hound, this thing, it's missing a skull off the front. It usually has a skull on the front of the barrel. It's not there. Weird. But anyway, this thing is a really quick little light tank. I mean, on the PC, this tank is actually called the Black Dog, which is what they call it on the PC, which is just the German version of the T49. Is it T49? Let me just double check this. Gotta get it right. I can't get it wrong. Gotta get it right. Oh, the Bulldog. There you go. Yeah. So it is just the German version of the Bulldog, and they call it the Black Dog for whatever the reason why. I have no idea. Maybe because it's black. I don't know. So yeah, this one I'm not 100% sure what the special power is of this tank. I'm not too sure about this one. I know one of the light tanks teleports, but I don't think it's this one. I mean, but even so, like, this one just looks really cool. I mean, it does look really, really cool. I mean, all the Halloween tanks look cool, to be fair, but, I mean, this one looks really cool. I do like this one. No, yeah, I mean, you know, it doesn't end there with the German tanks. Then you have the Crafts Panther. Cross Panther? The Revenant Cross Panther, anyway. This thing is probably one of the most fun tanks you'll ever play in the game mode, I will tell you now. This one, even though it says this is a medium tank, look down here, it's a medium. Even though it says it's a medium tank, during the game mode, that little diamond will disappear and it goes to a TD. It becomes a TD, this thing does. So, you'll see on the battlefield, it's usually Prokhorovka. You know, they might change it up. I can't really tell you because I don't know. But you will see loads of these tanks, loads of these Crashed Panthers dotted all over the battlefield, and they'll all be in like really silly positions. You know, one with the turret up, turret turn, the gun in the air, like halfway down a hill or something stupid like that. There'll be loads of them dotted all over the battlefield. These Crashed Panthers are the slowest tank in the game during the game mode. During the Halloween event, these are the slowest tanks in the game. Why? Because they cannot be spotted. Now, I'm not lying. These things can't be spotted. There's no detection for them. They don't show up on the map or anything. Because, I mean, you probably guessed now why. Because there's loads of these things dotted around down the battlefield. And why is that? So the enemy won't know which one is you. You can sit there and then you can shoot people and they won't know which is you. Because I think it's meant to give the illusion of it being a dead tank, which, I mean, if you look at it, it does kind of look like it's been in a war. You know, it's been left there for some time. You know what I mean? It's definitely been in the war. So you can just set this up anywhere on the battlefield, sit there, shoot your gun as much as you want. And as long as they don't see you firing, you will not be spotted. You can't be spotted on the battlefield. There's no sixth sense working for it. There's no detection working for it. For any of you that's seen my latest video with the spotting and all that kind of stuff, it doesn't work with these. It doesn't happen. So it's really, really a fun tank to play. It really is. Right, I'm just going to pause this video straight here for 1 second. Just talk about one more thing. It will not let me. At the minute, I've contacted YouTube about this. I cannot comment on my computer under my account. I can't comment. So I have to use my iPad to comment on my alternative account. So if you see anybody with the name NFBAcedMUFC, that is me. Okay, just put that in there, because I know that there's a few comments on my channels and I haven't replied to yet. It's not that I don't want to, I can't, I have to do it alternatively and I just haven't had the time. But I will get to that tonight when this video gets released anyway. Next one, the Wraith. Now this is literally just a Panzer 58. It really is just a Panzer 58, but it looks really cool again. It kind of looks like the Batmobiles. If Batman had a tank, this was kind of the kind of a thing he would have, I guess. It looks cool. Again, it's got a really good gun. Oh, excuse me, really good gun. It's a good all-round medium tank. The hull armor, the turret armor is not that good. As you can see, you got massive weak spot on the top. But it's an okay tank, you know. I enjoy playing it every now and then. I take it out. It's quite fun. I can't remember again what the special abilities on this tank, on the battlefield itself. But I will have another video coming out closer to the time, and I'll tell you what each of the tanks do on the battlefield, on their special abilities and whatnot, so don't worry about that. But yeah, it's a nice tank, you know, it's definitely worth picking up if you want to choose it. Next, we go to Russia, because of course the Russians are going to have one, aren't they? And it is the KV-5 Gornick. This thing is a beast on the battlefield. on the event. Now this one, I know what the special ability does with this one. It has two shells. Okay, on the battlefield it has two shells. One's a normal AP shell, just it causes damage, but the second shell, it heals a tank. If you hit a target, you siphon the life out of them. It's like a vampire basically. You siphon the life out of them, and you put it onto your tank. So that's what the Gornick does. That's its special ability. It has preferential matchmaking for the random battles. It has matchmaking for the random battles. Its gun is not bad for tier 8. Its gun's not bad for tier 8. The reload time isn't bad either. It's a good tank. The only problem about this tank is the weak spot. It's staring you right at your face. Yeah. It's these little bad boys in the front. They are the tank's weak spots. They're really easy to hit. If you can try and cover them in the random queue, they're a really good tank. It's a really good tank to play. It can be really fun in a platoon of people. It really can be. You can have some fun with them. So that's Russia. Next is China, which is the Dragon. Again, it doesn't look like too much really. It just looks like a weird Type 62. It doesn't look like a lot. It's got a nice gun, a bit like the King Dragon the gun has. Now, this thing teleports. I'm almost certain that this is the one that teleports. You'll find, dotted along all about the map, you will find there'll be like little circles. You can sit in the circle, and it'll teleport you to another random circle all the way around the map. So you could basically go from one side of the map to the other, and the enemy won't know. It's a quick tank. I mean, this tank in the random queue is okay actually. I don't mind playing this. A friend of mine plays this more than me, but I don't mind it. It fires heat as its premium. What more do you want? 5-second reload. It's not bad. It's not bad. 60 kilometers an hour forwards. It's not bad at all. And I think that is the last. Yeah, that is the last of the ones that I own. So the one that I am missing is... bear with me. Nope. Bear with me. Where are you? Where are you? I know it's tier 6. I'm almost certain it is tier 6. There it is, the Kutta OI. This is the one that I'm missing. I do not own this tank at all because I haven't brought it. I will be going for this one for my freebie this year. This is what I'm going to unlock this year because I have all the others. What's the point? They will be releasing more tanks as they always do. I think they're going to be releasing 2 more. Again, they released 2 last year, which was the Inferno and the Centurion that I can't say. Them 2 were last year's release. So if you want to own one of them, they should be available this year with the earn a free tank thing. That's that one. So I can't tell you too much about this tank. I don't know too much about this tank because I don't own it. It just looks like an OI to me. So I'm guessing it'll just play like an OI on the battlefield as well. I can't remember what the special ability was on this one either. And I'm brilliant, aren't I? So, yeah. There we go. I mean, and I don't think... Is that just the... Yeah. I don't think I've missed any. No, I don't think I've missed any. I shall just double check quickly. Nope, I haven't missed any. Good. Okay. So there we go. That's just a little rundown of the tanks that you can choose from. The ones I would say, if you wanted, ask my opinion to go for, would be the Bog Horror. Brilliant tank to play. It's fun to play. The Bog Horror is definitely one. Inferno, definitely the Inferno. The Centurion that I can't say. Them 2 are definitely in the must-buy section. Them 2 are brilliant tanks to play if you like your mediums. I mean, the Inferno, even though it's a medium, it plays more a heavy role, so it's a really fun tank to play. The Hull Hound, I guess, if you didn't like a medium tank, you're a light tank fan, it's a nice tank to pick up. The Panther's fun to play as well, Like I said, this thing is really probably the most fun you'll have in that game mode with this thing. Um, the Wraith, it's okay. You know, it's there or thereabouts. And then we go to the Russian one, which was, my mind's going blank. The KV Gornick. There we go. These things in a platoon with a KV5 or another Gornick are fun to play. You know, you can have a little pee about with them. They are fun. But yeah, the ones I would definitely go for. I mean, the Dragon, go for that one if you like light tanks, or go for the mediums or the Bog Horror. They're the ones that I personally would go for if I had the choice again, but I've already got them, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There's no gameplay, I apologise, there's no gameplay, but you know, there's other videos out that's got gameplay in, you know. So I'll catch you all later. Bye bye.